One of the things that makes Notion's marketing unique in the world of arts and crafts distributors is we have so many products from so many different vendors. Today I'm going to talk to you about one of the new vendors and using some of the older products we have with some other vendors with this new vendor. The new vendor is Brea Reese. She brings to us a huge selection of watercolor, alcohol inks, panels, pencils, markers. Really nice display it would make in your store. And I want to a little bit focus on alcohol ink. If you have not tried alcohol ink, you are missing the hottest craze in arts and crafts. Everything from high-end art to general crafts. Alcohol ink is so fun. Partly because you never know what you're gonna get. So starting with the Brea Reese line, she's got some of these silicone molds. There's 8 or 9 different shapes of these silicone molds. What do you do with those? Well, anything at all. What I did with them is I took the mold and I used one of our favorite vendors, Amazing Clear Cast. So this is a clear cast resin. Very, very easy to use. You mix it for 5 minutes and pour it in the mold. Following the directions from Brea Reese, I found that if you poured a little bit of the resin in the bottom, then a drop of ink, then some more resin and a drop of ink, and another resin and more ink, and then just stirred it with a toothpick, I got these really cool results. I also did some using Pearl X powder from Jacquard, one of our favorite vendors and one of my favorite products because Pearl X powder can literally be used with anything. Well, mixed with resin, it gives your shapes a whole different color. Instead of being clear, they're going to have color to them. With the Brea Reese line, one of the things that she has is a kit that comes with 3 colors of ink, the blending solution, an instruction manual, a paintbrush, daubers, and directions on how to make this really cool scene on a Yupo paper panel. Yupo paper is not paper at all. Yupo paper has been one of Notion's favorite products to use with alcohol ink ever since we heard about it. This is a Yupo paper panel. So on both sides, it's covered with Yupo paper. And just watch what the ink does when you drop it down. It never stops moving until it's dry. So the idea is that the ink is mixed with an alcohol-based solution that helps everything move around. There's so many different ways you can move it. I'm going to try and move it with the straw. That gets the colors moving. I'm going to now spray it with some blending solution. Look at what that does to it. And the fun thing about alcohol ink is it's not over until you say it's over. I could literally take some blending solution and wipe this entire panel perfectly clean so there would be nothing on it and start again. But my favorite, oops, let's not drop that all over the thing. My favorite thing is to blend them together. So I'm going to use the Brea Reese blending dauber. Comes with 5 or 6, I can't remember, different types. There's a rough shape, a smooth foam. This is a foam that is very, very smooth, so you can pick it up and put it down someplace else. There is so much that you can do with alcohol ink. The scene that I made, I followed the directions pretty closely to the project guide that came with that kit. It gives you a lot of information on color theory, which is always a good thing. And here is the directions on how to make that scene. It's kind of so that you can't fail. One more thing about alcohol ink. I was saying it's not over till it's over. Here's a panel of Yupo paper. It comes in many different sizes. I did a really cool design with the colors. Now using the alcohol blending ink blending pen from Ranger, I can go in and pick up some of that color. And like I said earlier, if I wanted to, I could go back and wipe this entire sheet of Yupo paper perfectly clear again. Would I want to? No, I think it's coming out pretty cool. Once you've finished with it, it's going to stay unless you hit it with more alcohol. So this is really fun in the fine art world and in crafts. Find the Brea Reese, the Ranger blending tool, the amazing clear cast, all of these items on the Notions Marketing website if you're one of our customers. If you're a consumer and this kind of stuff looks like it would be really fun to play with, go to your favorite retailer and tell them you'd like to try out some of the new Brea Reese items.